Morning, Mark.
It is a good feel-good Friday, isn't it, Rob? Good morning.
Yeah, it is Feel Good Friday. Lots going on to feel good about.
Yeah, we're live. We're live here, Rob. We were live last night on the Dr. Joe Show.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
I love it when you guys are...
We came into the studio.
Oh, that's Really?
Did it live. So we've been doing a Zoom a lot because it's become so efficient.
No, I know. And I know it's tough for some people to go back sometimes.
It's not as good, though. You know, it's Joe Rogan said about his podcast when he has people in studio versus remote. Mm-hmm. It's like the Easter bunny. You either have the hollow one or you have the solid one.
Yes.
And it was solid last night. Dr. Joe, we were announcing the award for his new book. Here you go, yes. Instagram folks, right here.
Yep. Let's read the title of that book for everybody to know what it is.
Unleashing the Power of Respect.
Unleashing the Power of Respect. The I Am Approach by Dr. Joe Schrand. And we just learned, too, recently, it's a 2023 Independent Press Award winner. Congratulations about that.
Can we get a standing ovation for Dr. Joe?
Dr. Joe.
Recognition, well-deserved. This book is so amazing, Rob.
Yeah.
It's taught through stories of others, and I love learning through story. And this is so well done that I encourage everybody to read this book.
Pick it up. Go get it online.
Everybody.
Or in your store.
Because if everybody reads it, Rob, we all win.
Yeah.
Because it's about respect. How do you get mad at somebody when they're showing you respect, providing value to you? How do you get mad at them?
It's so true.
It's impossible. And that's the whole crux of it all.
And this is something that comes up. I mean, whether you're at home, at work, your relationship.
All of it.
All of it.
And it's so contagious, right? Somebody sees somebody else respecting somebody else, and it makes them feel good, too. So then they go and respect somebody else. Maybe they prop them up with a 5-star on Google. Whatever it is, it feels good.
Yeah.
And that's contagious.
Again, pick up the book. Again, it's Unleashing the Power of Respect, the I Am Approach by Dr. Joe Schrand. Dr. Joe, and congratulations, Dr. Joe, on that award. I understand he also was nominated for a Radio Personality Award as well, too. I saw an email about that.
So great.
The awards are just coming in and deserving.
As they are so deserving.
Yeah.
This is a special talent right here on the South Shore in a special place.
Yeah. Dr. Joe, love it. If you missed the show, by the way, it's Thursdays, 8 to 9 on WATD. So that's something to feel good about. You will learn a lot every week.
Yeah, and we put it out on podcasts, so wherever you consume podcasts, the Dr. Joe Show is there. And last night we talked about his book. We went in depth, and I made a commitment, Rob.
Yeah. You made a commitment?
I did.
What's this commitment?
We're going to go downstairs at TIC, right here at the WATD station, and make an audible of this book.
Oh, really?
So I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to interview him in between chapters, asking what's going on. So for those like me who don't love reading, sitting down and looking at words, and they listen, they consume, they learn through audible listening.
I've heard so many people do that in their cars.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's a struggle for people to actually read the written word. So audible, again, is a way to absorb that information but not have to be tortured through reading the words. So I'm going to go down there, we're going to record that, and it's going to be amazing, and I'm psyched. I don't know where I'm going to find the time, but we're going to figure it out because we made a commitment. It's going to be great.
Oh, that's great. That's great. You also mentioned last weekend, a very successful weekend.
Yes.
Dr. Joe was signing the books at the road race.
Yes, he was down at the Marshfield Education Foundation 5K, that amazing event that raises money, public-private partnership. But remember, folks, we're talking about public-private partnerships. We do it all together as one. They were down there, and the weather was supposed to be bad. It was supposed to be windy and cold, and everybody showed up. And it was beautiful. The sun came out. Dr. Joe was talking about his book. People were coming up. You know, it's funny. He won the award for self-help. That's the category, self-help, to help yourself. But it's really help others. You know, Simon Sinek talks about this category that needs to be created for books. Like, how do you help others? Because that's the other wonderful component to his writings is when you help yourself, you help others, right? So help others, and then it's contagious, and we all help each other. So he'll be down probably at the Shred Show as well. Shred Show.
Yeah, Shred Show. Don't forget that, because this is going to sneak up on you, and you want to be ready. This is happening
May 6th.
May 6th.
First Saturday of every year. First Saturday of every year. First Saturday of May every year. Each year we do it right out in front on 139.
Styles Law headquarters. Well, I should say the
HQ.
South Shore headquarters.
South Shore headquarters of Styles Law, right there on State Road 139. We'll be down there on Saturday that day to have you shred what can be shredded. And we like to do it right after tax time. Tax time is coming up. A little bit of a reminder. Tax time is coming up. And talk with your CPA, talk with your tax professional, and ask them what you can shred. And get clarity on it and shred it. Get rid of it and stop worrying about it. Stop having it in some basement or some drawer somewhere. You know, we've had people come with electric bills from the 90s.
Get out of here.
Yes,
Get away.
yes, get
From
rid
the
of
90s?
it. From the 90s. I'm still shredding stuff from the 90s. We have a storage facility that I think this will be the last year. We'll have finally purged everything either electronically or outdated, and we're going to be shredding that last bit. And we're paperless.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's so huge, and we encourage people to get that, right, to get to a minimalist kind of place. You know, purge, get rid of some of those unwanted things and those things that linger, right, that have Social Security numbers on them and private information. Like, let's get those in the shredder. So Shred It, the company comes, pulls right up in our parking lot, and you can see them shredding it. Like, he's got like a camera set up. Whoever comes this year, we've had the same fellow a few years in a row, and it's a wonderful time. It's festive. We'll have the bag-o out there, tossing the bag, music playing, balloons. It's a very festive time. Fire trucks come by sometimes. It's a shred show, but we do it in exchange for helping out the food pantries of the South Shore. So when you come with your box, with your banker's box, you know, dump it in, take that cardboard back, but also leave a check for a food pantry. And we say leave a check as opposed to the perishable items for the simple reason that the money goes 4 times farther than the actual perishable items. So the perishable items are a nice optic, if you will, like we're giving to the food pantry, here they are, but they would rather you give them a check so that they can then go to the food bank and get food that is 25% of what retail cost is. So you get 4 times the bang. So we ask that you bring checks, make them out to the food pantry of your choice, and we will get those to those trusted 501c3 nonprofit companies to feed those in your community.
Good stuff. Shred Show. Oh, boy, easy for me to say. Coming up on May 6th. What's the time of that again about? Is it just whatever you guys do?
No, we have specific times, and I'll update that next week.
All right, May 6th. Just be listening Friday mornings. We'll get you updated on that as we get closer.